Welcome to this channel, where we delve into the darkest corners of reality. Today's story is one of the most chilling, unsolved mysteries in history, an incident that has haunted investigators and thrill-seekers alike for decades. This is the mysterious and horrifying case of the Dyatlov Pass incident. It was the winter of 1959. 9 experienced hikers set out on what should have been a thrilling trek through the Ural Mountains in Soviet Russia. They were led by Igor Dyatlov, a seasoned mountaineer, confident in his group's ability to face the challenges ahead. Their destination? A remote area known as Kholat Shakhl, or the Mountain of the Dead. But none of them knew they were walking into a nightmare. The Mountain of the Dead, and something unspeakable was waiting for them. Stay tuned to find out what happened next. As the group began their trek, everything seemed normal. They took photos, wrote in their journals, and prepared for the extreme cold. But on February 1st, something unimaginable occurred. They disappeared. No one had heard from them in days. A search team was dispatched, and when they reached the hikers' campsite, what they found would baffle the world for decades to come. The tent was there, but it was sliced open from the inside. The hikers had fled barefoot and in minimal clothing into the freezing wilderness, abandoning all their gear. What could have caused these experienced adventurers to panic and run into certain death? Why would anyone cut open their own tent and flee into a deadly storm? What happened in those mountains? As rescuers searched the area, they found the bodies, one by one. Some were found under the snow, barefoot and frozen. Others were found with horrific injuries, bones shattered without any external signs of trauma, and one hiker had her tongue missing. Even more disturbing, some of their clothing was found to contain traces of radiation. But there were no signs of an avalanche or any external attack. No footprints, no struggle. It was as if they had been crushed by something invisible. Crushed by an unseen force, radiation? What could possibly explain the strange injuries and the missing tongue? The mystery only deepens. Theories quickly started to emerge, and they were as wild as they were varied. Some believed the hikers had encountered a natural phenomenon like infrasound, causing them to panic and flee in terror. Others speculated about a secret Soviet military experiment gone horribly wrong. Could they have stumbled upon a classified missile test? And then there were whispers of something more otherworldly. Was it something paranormal? Something that science couldn't explain? Mountain of the Dead, a place steeped in legend and mystery. Did the hikers awaken something that should have been left undisturbed? Did they encounter something unnatural? Or was it a terrifying military cover-up? What really happened that night? The Soviet authorities eventually closed the case, ruling that the hikers had died due to an unknown compelling force. But what that force was remains a mystery to this day. No one knows the truth. What we do know is that 9 experienced hikers ventured into the mountains and never came back. Their bodies and the strange, unexplained injuries continue to haunt investigators, conspiracy theorists, and curious minds all over the world. Even after more than 60 years, the mystery of the Dyatlov Pass continues to captivate and terrify those who dare to look closer. The case was closed, but the mystery was never solved. Will we ever know the truth of what happened to the 9 hikers at Dyatlov Pass? If you enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into other real-life mysteries, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next chilling story. What do you think happened that night in the Ural Mountains? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.